this subject is very complicated and I'm sure I'm going to be judged. Well, what happens is that why do we judge people when we know? Well, if you don't know, you're going to know now because it's according to Sigmund Freud and according to another guy called Lacan. Um, we are sexual. We humans, we are sexual and violent, just like any other animal. Well, every animal they just want to have sex, have food, have water, and use their aggressivity towards something, and that's exactly what we are. There is just a difference. It's that we have become cultural and we are trying to control these impulses all fucking time. Okay, so that's basically what we do. So why do we judge people? For example, when they have sex, when they go to the church every Sunday and pray, and when they come home or when they go to the neighborhood, every every single male in the neighborhood have already, why do we judge when this person is just being human, is just being animal? Of course, since we are sexual and since we are violent, we should, yes, judge the violence in us, because then we include other people in it when we can hurt other people. But normally when I have sex with another person, I don't hurt the other person, but the opposite. So I have to judge violence, yes, but why do I judge people because they have some more obscene behavior? That's what I don't get, because it's impossible to get it just being animal, and in order to live in society, you need to put this out. According to psychoanalysis, we have the id, the ego, and the superego. There are three parts in our psyche. There are three parts in our mind. Okay, the id is exactly the animal part of our mind, the violent one, the violent and sexual one. So we are sexual, we look for sex, and we are looking to killing people all the time, not to kill them but to use our aggressiveness, and we can just canalize, we can channel, I don't know, I don't remember the word in English right now. Okay, we can just direct it to another direction and use these violent and sexual impulses to another thing. We have the superego. We are going to skip the ego now. We have the superego that's telling us don't do that, because it's the social part of our mind. It's when we become social. Okay, so the superego is telling us don't do that, don't have sex in the streets, don't poop in the squares, don't pee in the streets, even though we do it. Don't betray your husband, don't betray your wife, don't blah blah blah, don't have anal sex, etc. So the superego is telling us that, where the id wants to do it, and the ego, poor guy, he's the poor guy. He's like here trying to balance. Oh shit, I wanna be fucked in the ass, but the superego is telling me not to, but the id wants it, and the id is stronger. What should I do now? So it's connected to reality. Okay, it's connected to this both, and to the outer world outside of us. So why do we judge them? Because if we don't do what the id asks, we are going to be stressed, and there are going to be symptoms. Or am I really to tell you that when your mind's not good, your body's gonna feel it? Or when you are stressed out, doesn't your stomach feel some pain? Don't you have gastritis and stuff when you're stressed out? The body affecting the body, the mind, I mean. Isn't that because there is something in here that must be solved? Isn't it? So it's many times it's the id. The id asks us to do things. If we don't do it, it gets angry. So it's going to affect you, So why to judge gay people? Even psychoanalysis say that if I'm judging gay people too much, it means that I want to be gay, but I'm denying it. It's a mechanism of defense of my ego, to be in balance and in peace. Poor guy. It will never be possible. So why to judge gay people? If the guy wants to be fucking the ass, fuck, he's being an animal. Let him do that. If the woman wants to lick pussy, what's wrong with that? She feels good with that when she lives that moment and place. That small piece of time and space when she lives that moment. She's going to be happy. She's going to treat other people good. She's going to be well, she's going to be kind. She's going to buy a gift to her mother, brother, whatever, because she'll be happy. Because she's doing what the id wants without hurting anyone, And fuck the superego. She's going to feel bad because the culture is telling us that's wrong, but fuck it. And then it's time to fuck, I hurt no one, okay? Superego, fuck you, okay? So Really, okay, but killing, using violence against other people, okay, but we should not judge people because they are eating much, because they are drinking much, because they're smoking much. Okay, we can try to help them. We can try to tell them that, well, drinking much, eating much, blah blah blah, not training, that's not good. But I cannot judge. I cannot say this person is bad because she's doing that. I cannot say that boy's bad because he's kissing all the women in the party. Because it's just being animal. And I'll tell you a small secret that maybe you don't know. We are